Okay, guys, new update. And this update didn't just revamp Playground, it also added 2 new maps, including Island and Boat Battle. So now we got basically 3 new maps. Playground got a giant revamp. And, obviously, with a new biome, being the beach biome, we've obviously got some tech web in here. Oh no, there is. We've obviously got to have a whole new tech web, which we actually have 3 things that you can put on you, which are the inner tube, the anchor, and the propeller, which all have their own multiple of things they do. With the inner tube, you are able to float on water. So you normally no float, you just float. But also, if you hit something fast enough, you're gonna bounce. And at the anchor, if you're even holding it, you'll sink. Which obviously is not the inner tube, I'm safe, but if you're even holding it, you'll sink, and you put it on you. It's actually kind of funny, because you could just have this, and you'll see how you go a lot faster, slower. It also will give you a higher gravity. Very useful, but also very annoying. Take this off, and you'll see how I have it's extremely high gravity, which I think could be paired with 3 of these, being the absolute max you can get, which will give you crazy gravity. Like, very noticeable. Fall into the water, you will go in. And if you want to get back out, you just have to take them all off. Are those bubbles? When did they add bubbles? So apparently fans in the water make bubbles. Damn, that's actually really cool. I wonder if you have all these, if this will actually get you up. No. You're see, that just doesn't work. Take off that. And we also got literal cannons. Confetti cannons are pathetic compared to these, which literally will shoot miles. And you can do this. Bam, you got literally a launcher. The best part, though, is definitely how this can be used to make some really complex contraptions like this, which when pressing this, yeah, shoots them. And technically, if you made this an infinite loop, you can make something that's infinitely shooting these. See how this last one's actually just a block. But making that, if you made a system infinitely shot, you can make some cool, really infinite battle things. Maybe some dodging things. There's also these 2. And, obviously, there's the stuffed cannons I was talking about. Which have these buttons that when pressed, will activate. Oh, it's about to explode! Yeah, they explode after a random amount of attempts. As you see, it's just some very intuitive fighting. This is very fun. The best part is definitely just make them target their own ship. And let me just go over here. Yeah, just self-destruct. Yeah, also self-destructing, which is definitely the funniest feature with the stuffed cannons. It does make sense, though. Now there's a glitch to keep them infinitely, but, we'll talk about that glitch. Okay, so, funny enough, if you grab this cannon, so it's launching up, you press this, I made it self-destruct. Be very careful, though, so self-destruct. You do this, that, I think you'll hit that, and then you shoot over there. It's a very funny system. The ships themselves have a lot of very cool things you can check out. I love just doing this. Be careful, because remember, if you do something like this, yeah, we'll activate both. We're being launched across the map. Umbrellas don't. They kind of work underwater. I bet if you use an anchor, yeah, you can use umbrellas underwater now. But instead of the fact that we got all of these really cool features, that's most. And you think it'd be infinite. Don't do that, though, it won't work. But if you type this twice, you have propellers. Now, flippers just make you swim faster when you hold them. Nothing really special. Barely even need showing. But these, we use stuffing to launch you. They basically are using your stuffing to just make you fly. Which, if you're frozen, will let you fly. Now, the reason for that is because of how the propellers actually work. The way they work is water is just a zero gravity zone. If you could find a way to perfectly not move in the water, I mean, there is gravity in the water, it's just so low that you barely notice it. I mean, you'll definitely notice it. Plus the fact that you can move like this, that's all that really is. So, all they have to do for the propellers is make it so it'll just give you a boost. Which obviously won't affect you on land, you would think. Because, well, I mean, you're on land. But no, these don't actually check if you're in the water to function. They'll still function on land. Hence why the freezing thing works. But this also means that they will give you a slight low gravity if you aim them up. And high gravity if you aim them down. It's going to lead to some funny things if you do this. See how they really are aiming you down, but like so slowly. They also can like really help if you use umbrellas. They'll literally just give you a really slow fall, even if you have one umbrella. It's one of the slowest falls you can probably get in the game right now. Instead of, not falling at all. Instead of that, that's a really cool function. We also can literally skip items. This is one of the coolest functions. So if you do it right, you have to be really fluid. But you see how I just skipped it? Damn, that was good. If you're in the water, it's definitely easier to do. I advise using a really cheap item. Now, these actually don't cost much to use. If you have any more than, I think, 40, you can use them. But obviously, they have their time of use. So, that's factored in. If I was going to skip anything, it'd definitely be the cheapest thing. The cheapest things to skip would definitely be these. But you could also skip items, so just skip these. As you can see, they're very efficient. They'll even just like almost zero gravity, perfect for building, and a really cool bubble effect. Also, these don't work in water. I think they added a sound effect. I think they're adding a sound effect at least. Also, did they make these cheaper? No. Guess I'll never know. I think that's a sound effect that they added. Because obviously that seems to happen with everything. But anyways, the fact that you can skip items is honestly a really cool feature that I imagine can make a lot of mini games of just who can skip the most items. The fact that you can skip literally anything. Pretty sure you can even skip these. Now, I would not advise skipping these when you own them. I mean, when you don't own them. Because, you don't own them. But if you're out of stuffing, and you just have these, and you just want to skip something. Pretty sure. I don't even think they skip, actually. That's the whole update. It's really cool. I can't wait for you guys to all be able to play it. I can imagine there being some crazy things done. Not to mention the island, which I didn't even get a show. Which I will show, actually, real quick now that I remember about that. Which actually has a new block that I think you guys will really be able to do a lot with. Oh yeah, island's over here. We still have wilds, they're just moved. But I can imagine what you guys are going to do with this new block. So they added these new tropical bushes. They also added this river block, which they made it really strong in this update. It can even push down, and it can push you up. I'm pretty sure there's about to be some really crazy umbrella things with the push-up feature. Not to mention the crazy cannons and everything, which I'm pretty sure Yeah, they can be activated with those. So I can imagine there being some pretty crazy contraptions that are activated just with a frisbee. Oh, did I mention that since there is like a no water zone, and because that's like downwards, you can throw items. Oh, it's all the way over there. I didn't even think that would work. I'm gonna consume this other one. Damn! Okay, if you want to skip, just skip along here. Point is, they will go infinitely deep into the deep sea. Even though you can't, they can. And, you know, I mean, you could just do some of the best skipping ever. Seriously, though, that was crazy. Yeah, let's hope you guys enjoyed. Yeeps.